Hey, it's Wayne Williams speaking of horses, and we're going to take a look back at some of the people who've been very popular and a mainstay at the Midwest Horse Fair, Madison, Wisconsin. This is kind of a flashback to the Midwest Horse Fair. Hey, it's Wayne Williams speaking of horses, and we are in, we're just outside Rockton, Illinois. And we are here at the current home of one of the Midwest Horse Fair's famous horses, Snort N Blow. Really nice Arabian stallion. If you ever went to the Midwest Horse Fair over the last 20 years, well, you saw Snort N Blow in Liberty, because he had a almost 20-year run. 20 years at the horse fair, 18 actually as a Liberty horse. Kim Conrad is with me, and every year you were out in that arena with Snort.
Every year.
So tell us about how you acquired Snort and how this all came about that you wound up going to the Midwest Horse Fair.
Well, I bred Snort N Blow myself. I missed his birth by an hour, and I raised him, and I decided since he was happy running around our pasture and our outdoor arena that I might do something out there in the Coliseum. I thought, well, here's an untried horse, let's see what we got. And we brought him out there, and he put on a show.
Well, he did. That he definitely did. He put on a show, and so you've had him all through this. And what made Liberty and Snort such a fit?
He likes doing it. That's his favorite thing to do. He loves the crowds. He enjoys the glamour, the glitz, the cameras, everything about it. He just feeds off of it. That's just his favorite thing to do.
Well, now while we're talking here, we're going to show you a few little pictures of Snort today. Snort N Blow is 29.
He is 29
He's 29. We're going to show you a few shots of him today that we're doing right here at the farm. But you retired him a year ago from Midwest, from the Liberty, and at 29, myself knowing what bad knees and things are, there's a time to not push it quite as hard, but he had an amazing career, and as you're seeing there, he's still looking really good for 29.
He is. So
now, give me a couple of your real memorable moments, because these are some flashbacks we want to do about Midwest Horse Fair. A couple of little memorable moments during doing Liberty at the Midwest Horse Fair.
Well, there's been many of them, but memorable ones where I had so many people just get into his music and clap for him, and his nose goes up in the air, and he just enjoys being out there. And actually, outside the arena, I had many people come up. I've actually had several little girls come up and want his autograph.
Well, for those of you that most of you know what that Liberty at the Midwest Horse Fair is, and it's done not as a competition, it's done strictly as a show and a way to entertain the crowd and let your horses, not show your horses, but show off your horses. So they turn them loose for a couple of minutes. Basically, it's however long the horse is really performing. The horse will pretty much tell you when they're done. Mm-hmm. Right? Crank up the music, everybody on their feet and clap, and the horse just, it goes around the arena and really showcases. Probably the closest thing to that going on every year in horse shows is the miniature horses at Liberty. They do the same thing, 2 minutes of loud music, and then they judge how well the horse performs just by action and not just by going to the corner like, let me out of here, Mom. They got to go do something, right? But Snort N Blow was absolutely fantastic at it, and I was lucky enough to announce many of his Liberty performances, and he was just turn him loose and let him go. Right? Mm-hmm. So he's had some really good runs at that, and what we want to do now is show you a little bit of video from a couple of Midwest horse fairs in years gone by of Snort N Blow performing. So watch this and you'll see what he did in his heyday. For you right now is an Arabian.
we can bring him on in. And this is Snort N Blow, an Arabian dappled gray. I'll tell you what, he looks ready. So we're going to watch our Arabian at work. We're going off to the races. Right on around, our beautiful Arabian Snort N Blow. I can see the name fits when he gets that head up in the air. Watch it, let's Snort N Blow again. There he goes. Let him hear it one more time. Somehow I knew he'd do that on cue. That's true calls for his number 2. Send him down the rail one more time. Open up the catch pin. We're going to let him go. He says, I ain't gonna turn left. Send him around again. Oh, we'll bring the music down. He must be smelling those hot dogs out there.
Well, now you've had a chance to watch Snort N Blow in action from some previous Midwest Horse Fairs. We've shown you what he's doing today in retirement, still looking good. And Kim, we thank you.
Thank you, Wayne.
We really thank you, and we're going to try to do a lot more of these memories from years gone by at Midwest Horse Fair. There's a lot of people like Kim and Snort N Blow that have been there for many years, made this all happen, and helped build it to where the horse fair and everything else is, and we all went along for the ride, and we all got better because of it. But some really good memories with this horse, and who knows, maybe we're not done yet. Thank you, Kim, very much.
Thank you.
And when you go out in the barn, give Snort a big thank for us too, would you?
Absolutely.
All right. All right, stay with us on Speaking of Horses. We're going to have more coming, some memories around the Midwest Horse Fair.